guys, it's your favorite awkward girl on the internet. Welcome to my place of the internet, our awkward corner, if you will. I hope you're ready for today's video because it is TMI. And maybe a little gross. But you'll just have to see. I don't know. You'll know from the title of this video. We're going to be talking about periods and menstrual cups. So if you don't like TMI, if you don't like talking about bodily functions or your body or blood, then please don't watch this video. Move on to the next one. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. That said, we're going to talk about menstrual cups. Yes, I have two here. I have the Eva Cup in the largest size, and I have the Eva Cup in the smallest size. This one was $37, this one was $26. H-E-B, Walmart. This is what we got here. And I'm going to be talking about this today because I don't think it is talked about enough. First of all, these are never talked about. You don't hear about menstrual cups. You hear about tampons and you hear about pads, but you don't hear about menstrual cups. Not only that, periods should be talked about more. Or at least it shouldn't be a bad thing to be on your period. It has been like an unspoken rule that when you're on your period, you hide your tampons and you hide your pads and you go to the bathroom and you don't want anybody to hear you and you don't want people to see you carrying pads, or you don't want people to notice that you're wearing a pad. And it's really sad because if you have a uterus, you've most likely had a period, and there's so many of us in the world with periods. Why are we ashamed of it? There should not be a reason to be ashamed of having a period. So here I am talking about my period and my experience with menstrual cups. Welcome. This is an awkward channel. We talk about awkward things. Just get ready. First of all, how do we use this? It looks impossible, but it is not, surprisingly enough. There are two different ways you can use this. You can fold it like that. Pretend this is the vagina. You just put it up there and let go. I do not like that way. Not very comfortable for me. So the way I like to do it is you fold it and then you roll it inwards to where it kind of looks like a unblossomed rose, and you put it in like that. So say you've got your vagina here, you put it in, you let it go, it pops open, and you push it all the way through. When it pops open, it creates a suction, and that's how it stays in your vagina. I don't know if you can see, but we've got some little holes here. Those help with the suction. And yeah, that's how you put it in. First of all, it does not get stuck in your vagina. It's not going to get stuck up there. It is terrifying when you first put it in, and you will panic probably a little bit, because I kind of did, but it's not going to get stuck. It's not stuck up there. You just have to be patient and relax, and you will get it out. You also have to not be afraid to really get up in there. Just saying it like it is. My experience with these, first of all, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you I love them. I don't know why I've never tried them before, mostly because they're not talked about. I didn't even know these were like a thing until not that long ago, and that's when I decided to try them out. So yeah, I have a heavy flow. Welcome. I have a heavy flow. So the reason I have two sizes is this one, because it's larger, it holds more, but I fill this up. I had to change this for the first 2 days of my period. I had to change this maybe twice, 2 or 3 times. Once in the morning, one at noon, and then one at night. And I filled it up all 3 times. So that's just me. I have an extremely heavy flow. Not everybody's gonna have that experience. But yeah, so that's why I have the large cup. And then after my first 2 days, when things start to like slow down, I use the smaller one. It's a little bit more comfortable and I don't have to change it. You're allowed to leave these in for 12 hours. So once I get past my first 2 days, I put this in, and every 12 hours I change it. So in the morning when I wake up, I change it. In the evening when I go to sleep, I change it. So that's how that went. As far as leaking, I did have a little bit of leaking on the first 2 days when my period was at its heaviest. So I think the next time I will look into getting some reusable pads. Because when I say leaking, I am not saying like I leaked through my pants or like you could see. Like when I say leak, I mean like a little drop just like on your panties. Like it's not anything substantial, but it was, I mean, it was fine, really. I mean, honestly, if you had black underwear, you could get away with just doing that. And in most people, it doesn't leak, but I think just because of my whole heavy flow situation, it kind of leaked a little bit, but it like nowhere near enough for me to not want to use this. When I wore tampons, I hated it. They were so painful. They made me cramp. I could always feel them there, and it was just so uncomfortable. After I had my son, I switched to pads, which, you know, everybody has their opinion on pads, how they're disgusting, and I mean, they're not pleasant. But I liked those better than tampons because tampons just hurt me. But this, I could hardly feel it. You can't even feel it's there. Which kind of blows my mind because you would think you would feel this over a tampon. No, you cannot feel this. It did not make me cramp. I mean, you know it's there. I'm not saying it's just like disappears in your vagina, but as far, it doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It's, you know it's there, but you forget about it. Like it's comfortable enough that you forget about it, that it's in there. And I just wanted to share this with you because it's not talked about enough, and most people are curious about these, but they don't know anybody that has tried them before, and most people just think it's weird. Like it's something very different than what has been sold to us by media, and it's, I don't know, I wish I would have known about it sooner. Also, the waste. You do not create nearly, there's no waste in this. You're not throwing anything away. You're not, like, periods are so wasteful, so wasteful. When I wore pads, by the end of my period, my bathroom trash can would be full. Like, it's ridiculous how much waste we produce on our periods. And with this, that cancels that out completely. No more waste. It's kind of amazing. So that was another main reason I wanted to try these, was because of the waste. All I'm gonna say is that we're kind of destroying the earth and if you can just make little changes in your life, it makes a difference. And this makes a big difference. So that's one way I've decided to cut waste out of my life. I'm not zero waste or anything like that, but it makes me feel better knowing that my menstruation isn't filling the landfills. I don't know, guys. This is a weird video. It's weird to talk about, which is so sad because it's something that so many people go through. But oh, also, as far as cleaning goes, you sanitize these before your period. So you boil these in water for 6 to 10 minutes, depending on what your packaging tells you to do. And then they're ready to go. And every time you take it out, you dump it and you rinse it out, put it back in. And then at the end of the period, you sanitize it again and it's ready to go for your next period. So if you're wondering how to keep these clean, each brand normally sells their own menstrual cup wash. You can get that if you want, but you don't have to. All you have to use is just a mild soap, and you're good to go. They also come in these cute little bags. So put it in the bag, carry it with you. You're never without your menstrual cup. So that's my video. I am a menstrual cup believer now, and you should be too. Try it out, please. And I guess this is where I'm gonna end this video. Oh my god, I don't know, guys. It may be something awkward to talk about, but it takes people to make a change, and we gotta make it okay to talk about these things. So I'm embarrassing myself on the internet for the cause, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. I don't know if this is gonna interest you. I don't know if you ever wanted to see this or know any of this information about me, but here it is. And I hope you come back next time. Subscribe if you like to be awkward, or if you are awkward, or you don't care about watching someone flail on the internet being awkward. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Yeah.